Alright guys, now I want to visualize these markers from this node table. So we have latitude and longitude information. So I want to add this data all together in the same file. So for that uh, I have to go to the ssp.fuse.py file. So is the main file, so where we rendered this index.html file. So I need to import our node model as well. So here from node.models I have to import uh, node. So and then I can pass the node similar to the TIFF and SSB. So object.all, and then I can pass it here. So node will be the node, something like this. And then I can catch this node through index.html file. So for that I can make the similar kind of for loop. So let me comment out here nodes, and then I can write the Django template syntax, and then for n in node, which this node is coming from this name. So n in node, and then I can end this for loop here for, and then I can write for lat equal to uh, n dot lat, and then longitude will be the n dot longitude. And then if I write the marker, and then marker will be the l dot marker, and then I can pass lat long, and then add to map. So if I visualize this, if I reload it, it will appear all the markers inside the database. Right now we have only 5 data set. If I check here, but it shows 12 data, but if you check the latitude and longitude, these 4 are same, and these 4 are same, and these 3 are same. That means 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. We have 5 individual set of data. That's why it's showing only the 5 markers, because we have 5 different lat and long information. So yeah, so in this way you can add the marker to the map. So I want to customize it little bit. So if I want to add the notes button here in the checkbox, and then I also want to add the pop-up field as note heading and note. So for that what I can do is I can just write the uh, another variable called feature group l dot feature group, and then var marker group equal to new l dot feature group, and then I can pass this marker to marker dot add to, I can add this marker to feature group. So after adding this marker to feature group, I can just pass the nodes, and then I can pass the uh, marker group variable here. So one thing what I forgot is, instead of adding this to map, so I can just bind pop-up it, and then pop-up field is I can pass I can pass s3 tag, and then I can pass the n dot node heading, and then I can close this hashtag. That means our node heading is coming from this model file. Not this model, from node model. So here we have node heading and node. So we can just go here, and then p tag, and then we can write n dot node to render the node. If you like latitude and longitude as well, so you can just pass the pass the lat and long in similar manner, n dot lat n dot long. So but for me I think it does not make sense, so I just added note heading and actual note content. And then if I save it, then if I go to the our template and reload it, so there is something wrong. So let's see. L dot marker, oh sorry, I forgot something. I think the problem with this comma, maybe I can change it to back tilt. So let's try to save it and reload it. So now it's working. So if you click on nodes, then it will be appear, the marker will appear, and then if you click on the marker, then the actual node will be appear. So yeah, last note description. So in this way you can just simply add your marker and then send it to the database, and then render this data to the Django template. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
This video is just the part of my course on Udemy titled as Web Mapping and WebGIS from Dev to Deploy 2021. If you want to learn deeply about GeoDjango things, you can check out the discounted link in the description below.